Alright, so today we're going to talk about how light interacts with objects. Who can remind me of what a particle of light is called?
A photon?
Yes, a photon. And how do photons move? Can you show me with your arm how photons move? Yeah, in a wave. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whenever we look at light, do we see a wave?
No.
No. What does a beam of light look like to us?
A ray.
A ray, which is?
A line?
Yeah, the straight path that a beam of light travels. So today, we're going to talk about what happens when a ray of light hits an object. And so in order to do that, I brought a couple of objects with me. We're going to start with this one. It's just a glass. Nothing fancy. It's a little bit dirty, but it'll serve the right purpose. All right. So what do you notice about this glass? What does it look like? What color is it?
It's clear.
It's clear. So what do you think is going to happen whenever I shine a light on this glass?
The light will go through the glass.
The lights will go through the glass.
Slightly refracted.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
That's a different SOL. So what's happening? Can you see pretty much all of the light on the other side of the glass?
Yes.
Yeah. So this object can be described as transparent, which means that almost all of the light that shines through it goes through it. So go ahead and write that down on your graphic organizer under the definition of transparent. So almost Alright, so the next thing we're going to look at are the sunglasses.
Alright.
So what do you notice about the sunglasses?
They're darker.
They're darker. So how do you think that's going to affect how light interacts with them?
Less light will get through.
Less light will get through. So let's see. So can you still see some light?
Mm-hmm.
But not all the light.
Correct.
So the word that scientists use to describe something that lets some light but not all light through is translucent.
Okay.
Can you think of an example of another translucent object?
A fogged shower door.
Good. That's a good example. Go ahead and write the definition down.
Stained glass.
Yeah, stained glass. Excellent. So I keep writing this word transmitted, but I haven't really used it in my verbal explanations. Can you remind me what transmitted means?
Passes through.
Yes.
Just what I wrote.
Alright, so the last object I brought to show you is this box of Girl Scout cookies. So, what's different about this box of Girl Scout cookies when it's compared to the glass and the sunglasses?
You can't see through it.
You can't see through it. It's completely solid. So let's see what happens when we shine a light through it. Do you see any of the light on the other side?
No.
No. No light makes it through it. So an object like this, where no light goes through the object or is transmitted, is called opaque. So go ahead and write the definition of that on your graphic organizer. Alright, so to continue our exploration of how light interacts with objects, I brought a couple things and I set them up in stations.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is you're going to go around the room, if this were a classroom, the table in real life, and you're going to check out the object and determine whether it is transparent, translucent, or opaque. So
Okay.
go ahead and get started on that.
I have the flashlight.
Sure.
Pretty hard to see through. But some of the light goes through. So that must be translucent.
That's right.
Right here?
Yep.
Bottle.
What kind of bottle is it though? Is it a glass? Is it like a regular glass bottle, like my glass right here?
No, it's a blue bottle.
The blue bottle.
That's transparent.
Good.
Not clean wrap.
Plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap. And this, Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, the 11th edition. Look at that.
No light,
That
no light.
object is opaque. Opaque. Merriam-Webster. Dictionary.
Getting as specific as possible. What edition is it?
11th
There we go.
edition. Alright, I determined what kind of objects those are.
Okay, so if we were in a real classroom, there would be more stations set up. There would be about 20 more people, so it would be different. But let's pretend we went through all our stations, and now we're having a closing discussion.
What fun that was.
Okay, so pass me the bottle.
Okay.
So what did you determine about this bottle?
It is translucent.
What helped you draw that conclusion?
Well, it's kind of hard to see through it normally, but
Mhm.
when I show them the bright flashlight on it, you can see some of the blue light came through the other side.
Good. All right. What about the next object you looked at? Plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap.
What did you determine about the properties of this plastic wrap?
It is transparent and not very sticky.
It is transparent and not very sticky. Good. How do you know it's transparent?
Because I can see right through it.
Excellent. And the last thing?
Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, 11th edition.
Yes. And what did you determine about Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary 11th edition?
It is opaque.
It is opaque, which means
Can't see through it at all.
great.
No light is transmitted through the object.
That's right. So, give me an example of a transparent object that we haven't discussed yet.
A window.
A window. Good. Would a window be a very effective window if it weren't transparent? Unless you were trying to keep something out, I guess.
No, it would not be a very good window.
What about, name something that's opaque that we haven't talked about yet?
A door.
A door.
Well, most doors.
Right.
A wooden door.
Good. And give me something translucent.
Stained glass. Did I already say that?
I think so. Do you have anything else? Would you like some help?
Sure.
One example that I know of is wax paper because
Alright.
it is, you can see some of the light through it, but not all of it. It's not completely opaque and not completely transparent.
Wax paper.
All right, there we go.
Thank you.